காய் வாங்க வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதுங்கண்ணா லாட்டா ஆ தெரியலையே தெரிலன்னா சொல்லுங்க என்ன வாய்ஸே வரல கேம் வாய்ஸ் எனக்கே கேட்கல ஹாய் ராம்குமார் ப்ரோ பேசுகிற மாதிரி சவுண்டே வரலையே வெறும் சப்டைட்டிலும் வீடியோ மட்டும் ஓடுது என்னங்க இது அதோட கண்டினியூட்டியானே இதுலேயே ஈடன்லாம் காட்டுறாங்க வில்லியம் மைல்ஸ் வில்லியம் மைல்ஸா ம். உங்களுக்கும் கேம் சவுண்ட் வரல தானே எனக்கும் வரவில்லை எனக்கே கேட்கலாம் A device follow experience life of ancestors கேம் வால்யூம் அப் கேம் வால்யூம் அப்பா எனக்கே கேட்கல ப்ரோ இது என்னன்னு தெரியல எஸ்கேப்பும் அமுக்க முடியல ஆப்ஷனும் வரமாட்டேங்குது அதுவா முடிஞ்சாதான் வரும் உங்களுக்கு மட்டும் கேட்கலனா அது கேம் சவுண்ட் அப் பண்ணலாம் எனக்கே கேட்கலையே நான் செட்டிங்ஸ் எதுவுமே மாத்தலையே அப்படியே தான் எனக்கு கேம் ஓப்பன் பண்ணேன் மியூசிக் கூட ஆஃப் பண்ணல என்னடா இது ம் இது வரைக்கும் நடந்ததெல்லாம் போட்டு காட்டிட்டு இருக்காங்களா கிராபிக்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்கும் போலயே ஒரு ரீமாஸ்டர்ல இது மறந்துட்டேன் 21/12/12 ஸ்கிப் ஆப்ஷன் காட்டல எதுவுமே காட்டல ஸ்மால் கண்டினியூ பவர் ஆஃப் ஆப்பிள் ஸ்பெல்லிங் ஓகே ஓகே இதெல்லாம் முன்னாடியே நடந்தது சைண்ட் ஆஃப் சர்க்கிள் ஆஃப் ஈடன் இங்க எல்லாருமே இறந்துட்டாங்க இதை பாதுகாக்க ஃபியூச்சர்ல இருக்கிறவன் மட்டும் இதோட இருப்பான் இதுல சவுண்ட் வருது பாரு ஏன் ஸ்டோரியில சவுண்ட் வராதானே ஸ்டார்டிங் மட்டும் சவுண்டே வராது போல ப்ரோ தெரியல இதுலயும் வரல. ஓ அதோட கண்டினியூ தான்.
We're here.
இப்போ உங்களுக்கு சவுண்ட் வருதா ப்ரோ? கேவ் கிராபிக்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்கு. பாலிஷோட அதில் கொஞ்சம் உப்பி போன மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. என்ன சுருங்கி இருக்கு. ஆல் ஓகே. ஓகே. வாவ். இப்போ இங்கே செட்டப் பண்ணோமா? Display. எல்லாம் பாதுகாத்தாங்க. நான் அதை தூக்கி கண்ட போறேன்.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
Yep. Technology.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us? Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
என்னடா நடக்குது இங்க?
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Flying ba?
Free run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
இவ்வளோ தாவறா அசசின் கூட இல்லை இவ்வளோ தாண்டி நான் பார்த்து தட்டுறேன்.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
இப்போ காருன்றான்.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
Wow. அப்படியே எடுத்தோம்.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
No thanks. மதிக்கவே.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
என்னடா படம் போட்டு காட்ட போறீங்களா?
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have. A thousand pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
இப்படி ஏறானே யாரும் பார்க்க மாட்டாங்க. டேய் என்னடா பண்றீங்க? இப்படிலாம் லாக் பிக் ஓப்பன் பண்ண சொல்றீங்க?
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little dodge courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Hatham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
சொல்லிட்டு போடுறான்டா. இது சின்ன பையன் பார்த்தான். கத்த போறாங்க.
already! Hurry!
Calm, please!
Over there! That's the one that
That man there! A man
Seize
was
him!
killed in the upper balconies. But I've done no wrong. I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
Oh my!
I beg your pardon.
No pushing, please! Order! We must have order! Order! We must have order!
Sir, try to remember.
Ramadan
It happened
continues.
right in that balcony.
what are
I
these men
escaped, bro.
doing there?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Move!
Peace, friends, there is
ஆமா
no
ரொம்ப
danger.
நாள் கழிச்சு பாக்குறோம் எப்படி இருக்கீங்க
Imbecile!
Where are you
good
going?
to see you again
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
யாருக்கும் தெரியாம வந்து விட்டோம் cool recently crossed Pargur in Krishnagiri
Shall we be off then?
Aye.
well
To Fleet and Bride.
yeah.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a
Something
great
like
boon
bro.
to us all.
Or
Nice,
our
very good.
enemies, should they find it first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this
Saaptiya
paper
pedi.
are the names of
Saapitte irukkum
5
bro.
men sympathetic to our
Story
cause.
ஓடும்போது
Each is also
சாப்பிட்டுட்டே story
uniquely suited
இல்லாதப்ப
to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you'll want for nothing.
Well,
கரெக்டா லைட் போட்ட 5 நிமிஷத்துல வீட்ல சாப்பாடு என்னன்னு
I
கொடுத்தாங்க
knew our faith in you was not
நான் 8 மணில இருந்து
misplaced.
கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன்
We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
இப்ப சாப்பிட்டுட்டு தான் இருக்கேன் அப்படியே ஸ்டோரி பார்த்துக்கிட்டு
Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Atlantic question. என்ன ஸ்பெஷல் ராம்குமார் ப்ரோ உங்க வீட்ல இன்னைக்கு
some fresh air might do me good.
போச்சுடா மறுபடியும் ஃபோன் பக் ஆயிடுச்சு சரி சொல்லுங்க Go to the upper deck. I think those. Oh, yeah.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
You hold to attacking indicator appears over. What taduthukaru ee hold, okay.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, Spec.
America's
call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Oh, yeah, I'm just up on it, man. Training skill.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be.
The சாப்பிட்ட எனக்கு இன்னும் தான் வேர்த்து கொட்டுது. Defense the crewman in 55 ah. ஓட அடி அங்க பாரு.
Never! How do you like these odds?
E to counter attack, press space. Right.
What's the meaning of this?
வச்சிருந்தா மட்டும் E hold பண்ணி space. Okay.
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time in a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
bro. அப்பப்ப
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
டெய்லி விளையாடுனா பரவாயில்ல. திடீர்னு போடுறேன்னா மறந்துடுது. Alt F4 கொடுத்துட்ட.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Ayyo.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
Nice.
Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're
You're
not
not having second
provisioned for
thoughts, are
such
you?
luxury.
எவ்வளோ பெரிய போட்டு பீஸ் எல்லாம் பிக்லோன் இருக்கும் இதுனா இவ்வளோ பெரிய போட்டா இருக்கு
You there? I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip.
உள்ளே ஒரு
Probably
ஊரே
wouldn't have
தங்கிட்டு
anything
இருக்காங்க
useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. The shifty fella won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watching. Quiet!
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a
இது
question.
அதுக்கடுத்த ஜென்ரேஷன்ல நடக்கிற
What's that?
ஸ்டோரியா
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Yes.
Latham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some
ஏன்டா
questions.
சோம்பேறியாட்டமே பேசுற சொங்கி
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
ஃபாலோ மீ மட்டும்
Know
நல்லா
what you
போடல
want
வருது
to know.
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
நீதான் கேப்டன் அப்பா
Evening, sir.
How are
கேப்டன்
things?
அவன் கீழ அவன் படகு
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
எவன்டா அவன் காரை தூக்கி போட்டவன் உள்ள யாராவது வேலையை பார்த்துதோ
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watching.
Quiet! He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
All right, you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
ஏதோ சவுண்ட் கேக்குது
Curious. Most curious.
எவன்டா அவன் கிட்ட வேலை Day 33 அமெரிக்கா போறதுக்குள்ள மந்த் ஆயிடும் போல
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft!
She's making ready to fire!
Yeah, they are.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
போட்ட காட்டவே இல்ல.
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
சரிடா.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Thank you for that. என்னடா கத்தி பிராக்டிஸ்னா 5 நிமிஷத்துல சொல்லி தந்துறீங்க. எப்பறா அது? ஜெடி ரைட்ரா. ஓ, நாமளும் தடுக்குறான், அவனும் தடுக்குறான். Hey. Protect that one. Endo. Eldra tumbe, eldra. Oppa, kadreya.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm.
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right.
இதுக்கு முன்னாடி இல்லடா 4 பார்ட்லயுமே எல்லா காம்போ அட்டாக்ஸ்மே டிஃபரெண்டா இருக்கு.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
நம்மதான் பண்ணணும். கயிறு அவுந்துச்சு.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you! ரெண்டா உடஞ்சு வர அவனை காப்பாத்தணுமா? இருடா இருடா கத்தாதடா. உடைச்சிட்டாயா?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
ஒரு பேர் வந்ததுல ஒரு சேல் போச்சு. இப்படியே டெய்லியும் டிராவல் பண்ண வந்துகிட்டே இருந்தா அவ்வளவுதான் போலயே. போட்டே போ புதுசா தண்ணிக்குள்ள மூழ்கி தான் போவோம். அதுக்குள்ள டே 72 டப்புன்னு ஸ்கிப் பண்ணிடுறாங்க நாட்களை. அப்ப இருந்த காலகட்டத்துல எல்லாம் போட்ல போய் ஒரு ஊருக்கு போனா ரொம்ப நாள் ஆகும் போலயே.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
அதான் தீர்த்திருக்கான்னு பார்க்கணும். ஒரு மலை இருக்கு. பாய் ஒரு சிட்டி இருக்கா? இப்பதான்ப்பா டைட்டிலே போடுறாங்க. நம்ம டைம்ல மியூசிக் போறோம். ஆமா நம்ம மியூசிக் ஆஃப் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கோம் முழுசா. காப்பிரைட் வந்துடும் ப்ரோ. பழைய அசாசின் கிரீட் ரெவல்யூஷன்ல 3 வீடியோ காப்பிரைட் வந்திருக்கு எனக்கு. போட்டதே 3 லைக் தானா? ஆமா 3 லைவ்லயுமே காப்பிரைட். நீங்க கொஞ்சமா ஆன் பண்ணி சொன்னீங்க, அதை ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சதுக்கே எனக்கு அப்படி.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
தம்பி திருடிட்டு போறான். என்கிட்ட 2850 ரூபா.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
என்னடா கன் இது 4 கிலோமீட்டருக்கு இருக்கு. அங்கதான் ஷார்ட்கட் வந்து அப்படி போலாம்.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damned sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in
Benjamin
fact.
Franklin.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
General store, ade.
Well, that was interesting.
காசு சம்பாதிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு வழி.
Good to see you, my friend.
Love buy. Buy sell. Oh, I can sell items இருக்கா? பரவாயில்லை. Normal sword. இப்ப ஆல்ரெடி அங்க ஒண்ணு கட்டி வச்சிருந்தோமே, அது கையில இல்லையா? ஃபயர் ஆர்ம்ஸ்ல பிஸ்டல் மாதிரி இருக்கு. என் கையில் கத்தி இருக்கா இல்லையா? ஓ இல்லையா? வாங்கணும். இதே எவ்வளோட? 2000 ரூபாயா? இல்லை எனக்கு இப்போதைக்கு வேண்டாம். ஐயோ வாங்கியே ஆகணும் போலயே. அது மட்டும் வாங்கி எஸ்கேப் ஆயிடலான்னு பார்த்தேன். ஃபிலிங் பிளாக் பிஸ்டல் 150 ரூபா தான். போடா. Let's open. போதுல எப்பா ஒரே குழப்பமா இருக்கு. ஒரு கேம்லயும் செட்டிங் சொல்லி மாத்துறாங்க. Ask whistle throw money. Okay. Oh, is it choose it?
There is news that a frontier fort watched over by royal forces has been surrendered to the French. No further details are known.
மாற மாட்டேங்குது. இந்த சைடு பிஸ்டல் இந்த சைடு இது. சரி அப்பா மாறி இருக்குமாமே மாறல. துகுரே. என்னடா பண்ணனும்? எதுமே காட்டல. Oh, space. Oh, okay.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch
Thank
said
you.
I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Follow lead to the Green Dragon to Spec. Green Dragon. இடம் பேர் அது. என்ன இடம் இது?
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it.
Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Follow Charles Lee.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
சவுண்ட் கேட்டு வர மாட்டாங்களா காட்டுல?
Go on now, or you make us mad. Go on now, or you make us mad.
Clear apa? என்னடா இது? ரீலோடும் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறான், எதுவும் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறான். இப்பதான் பண்றான். சீக்கிரம் ரீலோட் பண்ணு. ரீலோட் பண்ணு. ஓடுறான் ரீலோட். ஐயோ இது 4 நாள் ஆகும் போலயே. ஓ அங்கங்க ஒரு டார்கெட் அடிக்கணுமா?
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oi! Apham! Before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Reload, 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 reload. Ammo.
I've got a clear shot!
இந்த கன் எப்பறா கீழ போறது? மாறுது. 2 3 4
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
கண்ட்ரோல் மாத்திடுறேன். நம்பர் பேடை கொஞ்சம் வச்சிருக்கோம் இந்த சைடு. ரைட் சைடில் என்னால் ஒருத்தனை அமுத்திட்டு வர முடியாது. அட்டாக் குவிக் செலக்ட். வெப்பன் செலக்டர் இல்லை எங்கடா அது? இதெல்லாம் ஒன்னொன்னு ஏதாவது நார்மல் கண்ட்ரோல்ல இருக்குமா? இல்லையே. இதான். என்னது மாற மாட்டேங்குது.
On with the show then.
2, 3, 4. Marble.
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
என்னடா அது நான் காய்கறி வெட்டுற மாதிரி வெட்டலாம்.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Hey, Fum. This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Thomas! What? Over there, that's what! Deal with them! Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
அவன் எடுத்துக்கிட்டான். போற வரைக்கும் பாதுகாப்பு போடணும்.
Stop them, Thomas!
Yes, boss.
A little help, please!
Quit your crying, I'm coming!
Thomas!
What?
Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
Run எடுத்து போறியா? Run எடுத்து போறியா? வா, சொல்லிட்டான் வாய்க்குள்ள விட்டான். டே. என்ன படுத்து போறா டேய்? ஓ. ஹாய், நான் உள்ளவே இல்ல. தலையில் தானே வச்சேன். ரீலோடுக்கே 4 நாள் ஆகுது.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
ஆட்டை வேட்டி ஆடி சாப்பிடுவோமா?
Look at those badgers running around all hubbledy-shub.
Rapat. Hey. Acer sebenarnya. Oh, ini ribet bendera. Ayo, Pak, sana.
That seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
The story, yeah.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway.
Now,
tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Sequence 2. இந்த கேம்ல மொத்தம் எத்தனை சீக்வென்ஸ்? இங்கே தான் இருக்கு. காட்ட முடியுது. Next on the list. இப்போ பண்ண முடியாதாடா அது? ஏய் எனக்கு ஒரு ஃபர்க் எனக்கு எதுவும் பண்ணலடா. பைத்தியக்காரங்களா? இல்லையே, உள்ளதான் போக சொல்லுது. என்னடா இது? அங்க போனாலும் ஈ காட்ட மாட்டேங்குது. ஒழுங்கா இது காட்டலையோ? ஹலோ தம்பை, ஈ காட்டே.
Evening, gentlemen. Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be effective in that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
ஐயோ ரெஃப்ரெஷ் பண்ணும்போது தான் கமெண்ட் காட்டுது. டோன்ட் வேஸ்ட் யுவர் புல்லட். ஓகே ஓகே. சாரி ப்ரோ, கமெண்ட் லோட் ஆகல போல இருக்கு. யாராவது இருக்கீங்களா? ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
ஏன்டா ஒருத்தன் கேக் வந்தாப்ல அப்படியே
Seems
கம்மா.
like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be
எல்லாரையும்
anywhere.
உடைச்சிட்டு போயிடுறாங்க. யார் பார்த்து
What do we do?
We find him.
ஏய் அந்த கண்ணாடி போட்டுனவங்க தானே? வில்லியம்னு அவன சொன்னாங்க.
Come. I'll show you how.
என்னடா மூஞ்ச மட்டும் வச்சிட்ட? எல்லாத்தையும் போய் கேட்க போறான் போல.
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Come for our famous Sunday roasts, washed down with Durham ales, and enjoy our new bowling green out the back.
ஏய் அலர்ட் ஆகாம வார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். எப்படி அலர்ட் ஆச்சு?
Wishes to inform the populace of a slight increase in the fees to be collected for all transatlantic correspondence. Pratt's stagecoaches for all your travel destinations.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Difference a penny makes.
Move between two civilians to blend with them. இல்ல சொன்னதாண்டா சொல்றேன். வேற ஒருத்தங்கிட்ட போய் நிக்கணும் போல. ஒரே சாப்பிட்டேன்டா எப்பா.
For all your fishing needs, come to Captain Hornbill's. Whether a fleet or a weekend angler, he's got everything to make him jump out of the water.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
Pleased to announce the opening of its new dining hall. Whatever the occasion,
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
For the best rates in transatlantic shipping, contact worry about the details while you get down to business.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for hire.
The Boston Country Journal for all your country members. Mechanical forging of all dimensions and specifications.
Learn to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it. If I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
But one way or another,
don't envy the man. Oh, I just think they're famous. All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd better not buy any music.
Good call, that.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing.
Over on the piece of top down top there.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Ahora también.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Pickpocket, tadi kan mau pickpocket. Failed ആയിരുന്നു. எப்படி கீழே கொள்ளடிக்கிறது?
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands.
You're there.
Put an end to his surgering. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time.
I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
அவனை இப்ப காப்பாத்தணுமா?
Here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
You're absolutely mad.
Just like all good artists.
You're a ruffian. Common as dirt, Cutter.
And proud of it.
Excuse me, தம்பி. நீ தான பேசணும்.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
சரக்கு ஊத்தி கொடுத்துருக்கான். எனக்கு மட்டும் ஊத்தி தர மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the king's troop, in charge of the Southgate fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
இதே ட்ரெஸ் தான் இந்த ஒரு கேமே முடிக்கணுமா? அவங்களுக்கு அசசின் ட்ரெஸ் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்களா? Okay.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
ஐயோ இப்ப எது ஐயோ ஆரம்பிட்ட ரீலோட் நினைச்சா மேல பார்த்து சொல்லிட்டான்.
How did you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General
ஓ இது வரையா?
Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
crowd கிளியர் பண்றதுக்கு வேற மேல சொல்லலாமா? Who's found to that? இது வரைக்கும் 3 மிஷன் முடிச்சிருக்கேன், எனக்கு காசே தரல. ஏமாத்துறாங்க.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now.
Were you planning to announce yourself? Or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Oh.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred coral.
Perhaps down Marlborough? No. Its residents are too content. What of Lynn or Ship Street? Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
Contract the services of Tom Harlan.
Distract control te da ventaja. Smoke bomb. Rio. ஐயா. ஐயோ, இப்பதான் பார்க்கணுமா நான் அதை?
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side. Has your pippin thrown a shoe? Need your tack adjusted? Columns barrier.
Where should we head next? Perhaps down Marlborough? No. What of Lynn or Ship Street? Yes. Those...
Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side.
Smoke bomb para போறது.
If your joints are ear sightage or feet distend and tumor light, you have but one new and miraculous ointment to turn to. Montgomery's Pure Phytonex.
ஆடா. இதுவான்றத ஒரு டெஸ்டிங் பண்ணி தான் பார்க்கணும். ஃபெயில் ஆச்சுன்னா வேற வழி இல்லை. இல்லை யாரை பண்ணுறேன்? டிஸ்ட்ராக்ட் ஆகலையா?
Your favorite penny shop.
Now!
You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war!
After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
மோதி பார்க்கலாம்.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. For should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying
I assume
broken
you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way. Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock. Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Only 1 penny. The post of...
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
In today's weekly advertiser.
What the hell is this?
I found...
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage
Voice
them?
கேட்கல
No.
கொஞ்சம் சத்தமா
Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
இருங்க கொஞ்சம் சவுண்ட் ஏத்திறேன் சொல்லுங்க கால் அவுட்டா தமிழ் தானே தமிழா இங்கிலீஷானு கேட்டேன் பார்க்கலாம் பார்க்கலாம் ஆனா நான் இப்ப லைவ் முடிக்க 12,000 பரவாயில்லையா இல்ல நாளைக்கு பார்க்கலாம்னா நாளைக்கு மதியம் பார்ப்போம் நாளைக்கு நான் 11 மணிக்கு வரேன் 11 மணிக்கு பார்க்கலாம் அப்படி இல்லை நைட் 12 மணிக்கு மேலே பார்க்கலாம்னா எனக்கும் அது ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை பார்க்கலாம்னா பார்க்கலாம் That's your wish.
I wish you'd trust us, though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy! Goddamn dogs. Let no man reach up!
Looks like you're to meet
நாயை சொல்றேன் ஏன் இந்த பொண்ணுங்க யாரா அதுங்க குறுக்கால வந்து இப்படி கிச்சல மாட்டிருச்சுங்க
On your guard, men.
Come here.
Of course.
Take a look.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Are you new? Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
எல்லாம் போட்டாங்க போட்டுங்க மேடம் நீங்க கிளிச்சல மாட்டிக்கிட்டீங்க ஓரமா போங்க ஐயோ
All clear!
இங்க பாரு கிளிச்சல மாட்டிட்டு இவங்க தரத்தரன்னு போயிட்டு இருக்காங்க அப்ப ஓடிட்டாங்க மேல 2 பேர் நிக்கிறாங்க கீழ ஒரு 3 பேர் நிக்கிறாங்க
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
ஒரு கிளிச்சில் இந்த ஃபோன் அப்படியே அந்த இடத்துல உட்காந்துருது.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain.
ஏன் இந்த பொண்ணு கிளிச்சில்
Let her go.
ஆயிடுச்சுங்க.
She'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
ஆத்தி
Greetings. Who have we got there? How fares
What
the
are
watch?
you talking about?
Prisoners.
Slouching
Newly
soldier.
recruited. Who are they?
Prisoners?
I said stop
There are
slouching.
no
Who
prisoners.
are you to tell me what to
who I
do?
mean.
Good friend of Mr.
The fellas we
Francis.
caught.
They do not
I
assume it's
exist.
all rather straightforward.
Understood?
My
Watch for
apologies.
disturbances, ensure order is maintained.
Upon my honor.
Merchandise?
If you don't know, you don't need to. Just do
Right.
as you've been told and stay out of our way.
Of course.
Sometimes I wonder if it's not we. Expedition. Ha! That's exactly what they wanted to do.
Such a shame. The colonies are meant to be an opportunity, not another war front. I must say, the weather in...
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what's it Silas want us doing? We're here to rough up the prisoners, relieve them of their finery. I hear some of them carry real silver. Wouldn't mind helping myself to a bit of it before we send them on their way.
No. Keep clear of the merchandise. Don't speak of it either. We watch the gates and patrol the ground.
Understood, boss. I am yours to command.
அச்சா இவ்வளோ தூரம் வந்து டிடெக்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு கக்கும் புச்சு எங்க போகும் தெரியலையே ஐயோ ஓ இல்ல இல்ல ஃப்ரீ பண்ணிட்டான் லாஸ்ட் ஒன் மட்டும்
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him.
பார்த்தானே நான் வரப்படாதா சரிதான்
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what's it Silas want us doing?
இப்போ வந்து ஃப்ரீடா போங்கடா. உங்களை காப்பாற்றி 2 டைம் ட்ரை ஆயிடுச்சு.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back!
Go on, Jacob. We'll hold back the guards while you deal with Silas. No mercy! You'll time for you to flee. They're not fun. Did you receive any trick?
I'll deal with this, sir! No mercy! For the order! Back, rogue! You shall not have us! I'll deal with this, sir!
This is the best Boston has to offer. No wonder the French still pose a threat.
When skills like these, for the order! For the order! I'll deal with this, sir!
பயங்கரமா இருக்கு ஜம்பிங்லாம்.
Benjamin! Glad to have you with us. I could use some help.
Who are you?
Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What I am. அவன் இந்த மாதிரி சொன்னான், இப்ப இவன் பழி வாங்கிட்டான். எவ்வளவு பேரை கடத்தி வச்சிருக்கான் பாரு. என்ன மேடம் சிரிக்குது.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
She wants to complain.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next.
Freeze ஆயிருக்கும். Minute.
And I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active.
Funny. Snow ஆயிடுச்சா?
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
காசே தர மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. தம்பி இருப்பா, தம்பி இல்ல தம்பி. காசு வேண்டா, காசு வேண்டா. சும்மா இல்லாம கேட்டாங்களா? வாயிலே சொல்லிட்டேன். கலெக்ட் ஆல் இன் பேஜஸ் 4. எடுத்துட்டேன். இப்ப தடு அது டாலர் சிம்பிள் காட்டுது. Odyeti o da okuyor adam. Gun. Ay, gun suruh apa? Game la opening title and valley என்னது and valley இல்ல வரலன்றீங்களா? illegal action ஐயோ கேம் டைட்டில்லாம் வந்துச்சு bro. போட்ல இருந்து இறங்கும்போது வந்துச்சு. போட்ல ஏறணும் மேல போய் பார்த்தோம். வந்துச்சு போட்ல இறங்க போட்ல மேல ஏறி பார்க்க சொன்னோம் இல்லையா அப்போ வந்துச்சு. அப்ப இல்லையா நீங்க எங்க போயிட்டீங்க? எல்லாருமா இருந்தீங்கன்னு நினைச்சேனே. என் கருப்பு குதிரை எங்க போச்சு? ரொம்ப தூரமா போட்டு பேர் போறமா? வழிய விடுங்கடா டாய். நெட்வொர்க் இஸ் ஸ்லோ. ஓகே ஓகே. கட் டைட்டில் கரெக்டா. போட்ல கடைசி சீன், போட் கடைசி சீன்ல ஏறி மேலே எட்டி பார்த்தா இந்த சிட்டியை பார்க்கும்போது அப்படியே அசின் கிரீட் வந்துச்சு. எங்க பாருங்க கருப்பு குதிரை, ப்ரௌன் கலர் குதிரை இருக்கு. சிட்டி ரொம்ப தூரம் மாறிட்டுனானே பார்த்துக்குள்ள ஒரு டைம். அதான் ஸ்பீடாக ஓட்டுறதை கொடுத்துருங்க. பாரு போயிட்டே இருக்கு. எவ்வளோ வித்தா வச்சிருக்கீங்க? மிஷினை தூக்கிட்டு போயிட்டேன். இது மேப் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். ஆனால் மேப் வர மாட்டேங்குது. கிட்ட வந்துட்டோம். போனே என்ன வராது. ஒரு வழியாக வந்து விட்டோம் ஐயா, வந்து விட்டோம்.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
We'll move faster on horseback. Sir? Take the reins when you're ready and we'll depart. I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. Say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
The tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Snow and into the trees. Wait here. Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But, sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out! Gods, woman! Only let me speak! Enough with these...
இதுவே பச்சை கொடுத்துட்டா ஏமா மிஸ்டீரியஸ் உமன் எங்கம்மா இருக்க நிறையெல்லாம் கிடைக்குதுமா ஓய் கிளவி அங்க இருக்கா பாரு
You try my patience, woman.
கொன்றுவேன் நெல்லு கொன்றுவேன் நின்னடியோ என்ன கொலை காட்டலாம் கதை காவடிச்சிட்ட பேசாம இதை வச்சுட்டு
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Pleased to meet you. Gadsdi.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth. That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong. Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
What can I do? Can't
stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Leave the tavern.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now...
Kettukane varane.
I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
Wow, தடுத்துருக்கேன். ஒரு காதுலே orada. Müdüre var. பயங்கரமா இருக்கு சண்டை போறது. கையிலே அடிக்கலாம் போல. கத்தில அடிக்கிறதுல கூட அவ்வளவு இல்ல. ஜூமிங்ல கட்டறாங்க ஜூமிங்ல.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
எங்கடா அடிபட்ட தடத்துல காணாம போயிட்டே?
Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Sequence 3 complete. அவ்வளவுதான் நினைக்கிறேன். இது என்னப்பா திரும்ப நான் ஹோல்ட் பண்ணுமா? பழைய கேம்ல மாதிரி ஸ்பேஸ் குடிச்சிட்டு போய் எல்லாரையும் எடுக்க முடியாதா? எங்க போகணும்? அடேங்க அப்பா. Sebenarnya medis pun setir kena salah. Jangan pereda. Asli dong, seriang udah ikut deh. Okay. என்ன 10 ரூபா 14 ரூபானே கொடுங்கடா ஒரு 30-40 ரூபான்னு. எனக்கு இது வரைக்கும் மிஷினில் காசே தரல. திருடினதால தான் 400 ரூபா இடம் ஆயிடுச்சு. தாங்கினாலும் Kalau game stamina tadi sudah stamina jadi. Enggak kayak lo mau itu.
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, couple dozen new uniforms, boots, and leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it? That's all there is.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
There will be no truce.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Jump பண்ணனால அவ்வளவு ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
There will be no truth. Why, George? What reason did he give? He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict, one in which they'd now have the upper hand.
ஐயோ ஒரு வாரி கொண்டு அலர்ட் பண்ணி விட்டுருக்கோம் போலயே.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It puts them at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and rallying the troops, and then
will be ended soon. I tried, John. I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
என்னடா
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
வழி எவடா இது இந்த வழியில போன மாட்டிக்கணும். தம்பி மறுபடியும் எடுத்துட்டு போய் விட்டுருப்பா வெளியே. ஐயோ உள்ளே மாட்டிக்கிட்டாரு. ஐயோ ஸ்டோரி முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. கிட்ட போயிடு. அட உங்களை எப்படி சைலண்டா முடிக்கிறது அந்த 3 பேரையும்?
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
தப்பிக்கிறதுக்கு எங்கேயாவது வழி இருக்கான்னு போகிறேன். இல்லை எங்க இருந்தா வந்த நான் இந்த கேனனை சுட்டு பார்க்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன் சார்.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
ஐயோ ஓடி வா. இது கொடுத்த இனிமே வாய்ப்பு இல்லப்பா. இந்த கேனான் தான் ஒரே ஒரு வாய்ப்பு, அதை வச்சுதான் அடிக்கணும். எல்லாரையும் டிஸ்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணாதான் உண்டு.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
இங்க வச்சிருக்கான் பாரு வழியை கொண்டு போய் மென்டல்.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush them here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
பறந்துச்சுடா பக்கெட். தெரிய மாட்டேன். Five months later.
The cold, cold ground.
Here, here.
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Gentlemen, let us away.
First it was too cold. Now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog? Please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the Bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He has a way with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Which would give us a man inside.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir?
Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land. The French understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride. To offer them one last chance. The French will leave. Or they will die!
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
We await your signal.
There, in front of us.
Kill them!
behind you was packed
How
with
could
cart too
anyone
high.
call this
The
forest
ground is
home?
uneven, it's
It's all
dangerous.
mud and thugs and
The French
monsters.
push back, there'll be a lot of opportunities for us up north.
Ayo, pwede.
Have served, you mean? Sir? You are grateful to have served.
General!
I'll not tolerate doubt amongst those I command, nor sympathy.
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
British soldier.
Sir.
Where are you off to, Edward?
Target last का ये coming time में होता है यहाँ Hey.
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then! Such arrogance. I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
What?
I don't deserve this! You're a hypocrite, Hatham!
I'm sorry, Edward!
Running over the book up
Why, Hatham?
Your death opens a door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance, I concur. Farewell, Edward.
It's done. Now I have upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor.
Follow me.
Hold it.
No. No.
இந்த ஒரு பொருள் இல்ல.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yodzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
You have shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.
Few days later,
Master Kenway, did you find it then?
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please, sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
and to do so from now until death, whatever the cost.
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding
guide us.
Wait, what? You all saw that, right?
Wow.
Wow, indeed. The key must be the amulet Hatham took from London.
We might know what it looks like, but we're no closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever equate me to those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid. We're running out of time.
That was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where we stand. The news isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
Not yet, so I intend to tiptoe into the Abstergo database. Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here, or we can head back to the Animus.
All right, here goes.
Undan nizero het stanyu. Awira awa unte yard on jadagun. Tone warda nagara de. Desajera nero niha. Nektiyate huayata nekera. Azekante jajera oni. Nektiya otena degari wastakwe. Agungwe da sun a wahuan nordunque ziniot nesagodea ogun. Zewajerda sriat dizax ne Hatham. Raganero quaque unte zinito guanyo. Nek zi ohando yo hawitu ya de haganeraque. Zinuero jokwa templar alguego tadinyaro darhox. Ne onha at getsanis. Zigatke sun arian a higun sagandanu agat gato zine sagar skanex.
ஓகே சீக்வன்ஸ் 3யோட முடிச்சாச்சு. சீக்வன்ஸ் 4 இந்த அடுத்த லைவ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ராம்குமார் ப்ரோ இருக்கீங்களா? பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. அடுத்த லைவ்ல பார்க்கலாம். மேபி சீக்வன்ஸ் 4லேருந்து இந்த ஸ்டோரி முடிச்சிடலாம்.
Is it one day star?
Onisa Jerdha.
Ya Otana Gwanek Gwanek.
Radunhagedu, te wat kalichi runyana. Runajagedu na daratu danu yagodunis.
How was? Nexi dosa izi nakahonda di yahaze.
Di Jonah what stage, Gari was what Gano Hardenyu Tigo Yorunya Zawadakwania Sua. Wanna Johnny. Zohak Honda Signori and Garahquatne.
Hi, Star.
Hi, Star. Zaga the dirty wasta.
Zazah Dandi. Ha'o, wa Zazah Dandi.
The what the dot Niguna, the Waxaguma, and Dosa ya days on the Yaka.
Toga nuang zede wakide.
Gundi Gawana, Oguaho, Yaga, Gundi Nagere, Ga'a, Tony Gunas, Dinio, Ne, Okwari.
Danane, Radiatine Kera, Renungue, Runsa Nage, de what Sirat Gawas. Wagari Warge, the Ot Stara, Ganatanyadu, Radinagere.
Energy, Tadi. Onatahaya Yedawawe. Wana hoda de wat karitsa dunyane.
Yagoda Setuga.
I didn't see so.
Haha, Zora Gohadu. Is it as a datum?
Aska Degani Asa Gayeri. Aska de what Nyawe.
Moore bara.
Nia di sa dari under dapat. Ay dewa zaka ni okta su anana ada wat kerit sirunyasi.
Nam ha ada wagadarianda seria zinue oya askada sehtana. Kweni on the gesta kwe ziwashta datsari.
Suti so yande negiga.
Tahaya yanere zinia zi askada sehte nana oya yaskahoe. Asahtuge.
Oh na awa nega. Tidawat karit seduni.
Izaya Hazayatewe.
Aska, Degini, Ast. Whisk, Yayak, Zada, Sadegu, Jotu, Oyeri, Oskiware, Degniware, Osayuare, Gairiware, Whiskiware, Yayakiware, Radiware, Sadeguware, Jotuware, Sawasa.
Yatawagani Guruni.
What have we here?
பசங்க விளையாட கூட வர மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க வரேன்.
You look familiar. Where have I seen you before? That wasn't very nice.
Let me go!
Listen to that. He knows English.
Smart for a savage.
You're spirited too.
We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
Best do as he asks,
I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world. The wiser among you recognize the shape of the future. They throw themselves at our feet and beg mercy. But not you, it seems. No. You cling desperately to your ways, too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not unkind. And so I spare you, that you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic, empty lives. A fair trade, is it not?
What is your name?
Charles Lee. Why do you ask?
So I can find you.
I look forward to it.
சின்ன குழந்தைங்க கூட பார்க்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. என்னது கொளுத்தி விட்டாங்களா என்ன?
Radun Hagedu! Kohnu Guadi!
Doge!
John, onak ti on sadego. Onak.
Joystick andere.
Zodi onago ona. Zet spotstek. Radun hagedu. Onak ti on zatni gonrat zatni duhage.
Dodek.
Acerek. Toga zun haak. Asesege. Nekti sa deri ondarak. Dinawe. Andini kwe gunhage.
Ja, zadoriska, da kotska. Da gerihu, akenyaga te.
Ulurumpa.
Ghana! Oh, naga Acer. Gato gani con roni. Segunda gena quase wahi. Gats, ingeni otas seraya. Oyaner wam geni.
ஓகே இந்த மிஷன் இந்த இடத்துல இது பண்ணிக்கலாம். ராம்குமார் ப்ரோ பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க, லைவ் எண்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இங்கே நாளைக்கு கண்ணு பண்ணோம். குட் நைட் ப்ரோ.